basic. Okay? And
the very first thing that we did was to find the rhythm. So we practiced taking steps from side to side, patting on our chest,
1, 2.
feeling that beat.
Yeah. We talked a little bit about pulse, right? And letting our pulse come slightly off of the step rather than pulsing exactly with it. So experiment with that. We did a little bit of rotation too. You can play with that.
And so those two movements, to be precise, pulsing on the beat, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or syncopated, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We mentioned that there's a drum in front of you, and the drum is always in front of you, no matter the timing of your pulse.
Yeah. We worked mostly in closed position. We did some hugging. We did some handshaking.
Yeah, talking about the tone.
And we're nice and relaxed. And we really kept that part simple for the most part, right? So we're doing clear weight shifts. We're doing some collections. We had a step tap going on. We did a step, cut, step, step, da-da, da-da. Yeah?
And we talked about rhythm, singles and doubles. We typically count in 2 beat increments. Singles would be 1 weight shift every 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Doubles would be 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
We put together a little pattern just to try it with the music to string those two together.
1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Good. And then we...
Which, if that wasn't clear, was 3 singles and 1 double.
Yeah, or slow, 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 quick, quick. Yeah? Fit for the phrasing of most of our songs, certainly. We also played with delayed singles.
Delayed singles are called delayed because they start on 2, or the weight shift is on 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. We put it as a stomp, but you could just have it be stable or whatever. Yeah. But the key is to weight on the 2.
And then we practice transitions a little bit.
The simple variety would be to do take a break.
Break.
2.
1,
2. 2. 2. Break. Break. 1. The more challenging transition would be to go straight into it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Right, it changes the emphasis, and we make the decision based on the music and what it's telling us. All right.
And that was the first time.
I think we also actually, I'm remembering, we did mini steps versus bigger steps, and being able to find our step size based on how much we're driving the driving line. Yeah. Okay. I think that is a lot of fun. Class 2, we did Ballroomin basics, and we worked a lot of close embrace first, making sure it's nice and comfortable. We see his arms wrapping all the way around here, and we've got good torso connection, and we're very stacked in our posture, right? We're tall. We're standing as tall as we are. It doesn't matter if we're really taller than our partner.
And we're offset so that our feet, our right foot is between our partner's feet.
Yep. And then we worked on meandering, so it was stepping on every beat of the music. Oh, to the side. Okay, somebody else will have it, so it's okay. We worked on stepping on every beat of the music, which we started with a turn in place. So a little pivot and place, okay? To do that pivot, the leads were thinking specifically about their feet.
Creating an L shape, and then close L, close, L, close. The rotation doesn't occur because you're making the L, but because you're driving off of standing leg and using that to create rotation in the body. We talk about the L just to get a lead comfortable with staying in one place and rotating.
Yeah, and we can do that in close embrace together. And the follow is making more of the circle around the lead here. And follows, we're keeping our feet right under our hips. Okay? Then we went linear and we walked, right? We did a couple drills. We did our cloud versus granite drill.
So that was to get people, first off, walking together without the arms, and have the follow either be as light as a cloud, which is very difficult to or for the follow to be as hard as you can at wall. Now, obviously, we don't want either of those, so we find a medium.
Yeah. And that allows the follow to have some intention in the dance and walking, and so I'm deciding how much I'm resisting, which allows us to move together more smoothly.
We then also worked on our balance and making sure that at every point we're on our balance and that we can pick our foot up off the floor.
Okay? And the additive pivoting, travel pivoting here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are many varieties. The one that we demonstrated was walking backwards, lead starting with his right foot. 1, 2. Opening up with his right foot, continuing in the rotation, and walking forward. The key to remember is that you're using that driving leg to rotate you. Drive, drive.
Okay? That's class 2.